Hi, I'm Gisele Scales. I'm a musician and broadcaster and I play violin. Welcome to my home. I play a few violins. I've got an acoustic violin and an electric here. Now the acoustic violin, it's a Maggini copy. Maggini was making violins in the late 1500s. This one dates from the late 1800s, 1880. What's beautiful about it is this walnut back. I don't know if you can see, beautiful walnut back to this particular violin.
Okay, I'm ready.
I play a few violins. The two I've got here are an acoustic violin and a 5-string electric. The acoustic, this is a Maggini copy. Maggini was making violins in the late 1500s. This was made in 1880. Beautiful back it has. This is walnut wood. This is very distinctive. Absolutely love it. Beautiful violin. It's a bit large, a bit more towards the viola size, so I have quite a few problems adjusting sometimes, but it's great. I love it. And my mum bought it for me for high school certificate music. Okay, well, I'll play something now on this wonderful Maggini copy. I'll play something that I wrote myself. It's actually, I'll play the title track to my album To Think, and this is called Think. This is obviously just the violin line from Think. Okay. I've put this now through a sound effect called a delay, and this is lovely. You can hear how if I play something fairly fast, you might hear, and I'll stop and you'll hear the delay. You hear that? Oh yes, I was trained privately. I did music outside of school pretty well. That's how it was in those days. There wasn't much music available in the school. So I had a wonderful teacher, Igraine Petrie, and she was in the Canberra Symphony Orchestra. And she recognised my need for the gypsy feel, even though I was sticking with the AMEB exams and a lot of Beethoven and Bach, and it was all wonderful. But anything with a swing and a groove, that teacher picked me straight away. So she would look for Eastern European melodies just to keep me happy, you know. It was great. So I did it always privately, right through to the high school certificate, and then worked in rock, pop, soul, R&B, urban and dance music. Oddly enough, but that's the way it goes. Gee, if I had to choose a favourite, very hard. I love them both. I think it would be more to do with context. I've actually played this lovely acoustic violin many occasions, unamplified, haven't been heard, not one single note. Might as well have been miming, which is always very sad. So I think in a lot of contemporary contexts you do need at least some amplification with the acoustic. I tend to play in dance music, rock music, even with soul R&B. I find the electric is just so versatile. You can get just a pure, simple sound without any of the effects like what I was playing before. So probably in a contemporary context you do need amplification, which would mean that I would play my black one here, but this is my baby for much, much longer, and it's probably the one that soothes me the most because I don't have to plug in. Yeah, fun at home. Well, you've seen my two violins, and occasionally, yes, I do compose on the violin, especially if I'm just playing a bit of a jam at home. But more often than not, I find that the composing process takes place somewhere in the brain. I believe that I get the idea initially just from some external influence, some idea, some bird song, industrial sounds. It's extraordinary. The most important thing for me, I think, really as an artist, is to feel in the mood, and therefore living by the ocean, oh, such a bonus for any artist, because there you have it, infinity in one. And if you don't have the ocean, then of course you've got the sky. Again, it suggests many ideas, many musical concepts that are perhaps hard to define, but you know, that's where it comes from for me, just random. Might be a lyric that suits the rhythm that I'm walking at, or a yoga position might give rise to something else. It's bizarre, but it's almost like my music encompasses everything that I do, and the ideas come from who knows where.